Disney's A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. This was one of my first ever Blu-rays. I got this by saving up a ton of points, a lot of points, because I didn't get a lot of movies in 2012, 13. I didn't get a lot of movies then, especially Disney movies, because I was starting to get out of the Disney phase, and I'm like, I'm too old for Disney, blah blah blah. And then I got a brain when I started reviewing movies, and I'm like, Disney movies. Let's get back into that department. So this is Disney's multiple iterations of A Christmas Carol. This is all with motion capture. This is Jim Carrey as Ebenezer Scrooge, and I believe he also did a couple more parts in here. This has Colin Farrell, Bob Hoskins, Gary Oldman, Robin Wright Penn, Cary Elwes, written for the screen and directed and produced by Robert Zemeckis. This movie is all done with motion capture. This was pretty new at the time. Not a lot of companies did this. The one that comes to my mind when it comes to motion capture is early motion capture is the Polar Express. That's one of the first ones to ever do it, and it was one of the best ones to do it. A Christmas Carol is a darker version. It's a way darker version. This movie is not for kids. It's for families to watch. This is for adults. There are a lot of dark moments, and they are not afraid to go dark and gritty with this movie. There are some jump scares in here that will make your kids want to run and scream and jump. And this is a darker version, but it also has your Jim Carrey isms. It has the Jim Carrey feel to it. You can tell it's his voice, and you can tell it's him because it just looks like him. This Ebenezer Scrooge looks like him. I like his acting in this movie a lot because this is a different character form. I would like to see him as a live action Ebenezer Scrooge. He did The Grinch, and I really enjoyed his role as The Grinch. I think The Grinch is a good movie. I think Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a good movie. This movie is a good movie. The thing is, it has a little too much goofiness to it. Just a little too much goofiness for my liking. It does go a bit darker than others. Actually showing you Marley's corpse. And it's not afraid to also show you that Ebenezer Scrooge is very greedy, and they show you the passage of time on the Scrooge and Marley sign, just icing up, and then the M just starting to hang there a little bit. A Christmas Carol is very well done. I enjoyed it for exactly what it was. I'm going to watch this one every single year. It's one of the comfort movies for me when it comes to this time of year. Now, I'm going to say, this movie scared the shit out of me the first time I saw it, because I was new to horror. The first time I saw this, I got it from the library on DVD in 2010. And I was expecting, oh, it's A Christmas Carol, it's Disney. And I damn near had to go and change my pants. But A Christmas Carol is definitely an enjoyable watch. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's a better version than many others. I like this movie a lot more than other people do, but Jim Carrey is the reason to watch it. But just beware, it does have your Jim Carrey isms, and if you're not a Jim Carrey fan, you don't get a lot of it, but you get enough to know that, hey, Jim Carrey was a part of this movie. He had a improv version. He had a little improv session a little improv moment here and here and here, where he had to get his little Jim Carrey isms in. A Christmas Carol is getting a B+. I enjoyed it a lot. The same grade as the Muppets Christmas Carol. Not as high or as good as the original Christmas Carol, but are you even going to get close to the classic movies? No, you're not. I only got 3 more reviews for you guys, and they are for National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story 2, and A Christmas Story. I will see you guys for those reviews up next.